Hello, welcome back to Otter Pop Culture. Today we're going over the fourth album by Amine and his album called 2.5. So this is the second album I've got into him since Limbo. I really like Limbo, and I've heard a lot of his features. He's been featured in a lot of songs, and so I really liked him from then. And so I felt like Limbo was a point. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into whatever album comes next, and here it was, and there it was, and I got into it. I really liked it, and I was like, okay, now I'm completely hooked. I need to go into the next album, and with the idea of going backwards to the last two albums, which was Good For You and 1.5. So this album, I feel like I didn't really care for too many songs. I think the whole vibe of its own, like, it's a weird space because it's not like it's a bad album. It's not at all. It's more the fact that there are songs that kind of leave me kind of empty of like, oh, okay, cool. It's a lot of flex songs, which is not bad, but I also feel like there isn't any other like how do you say it? It's not really much any depth to a lot of the songs. There are some songs that have some depth to them, but I feel like a lot of them really don't. And so that kind of hits me in kind of the Megan Thee Stallion direction where it's just like, okay, yeah, I get it. It's like one song will be about this subject, and the next song would be like that, and the next song, and the next song, and the next song, and then there one song that's completely about something else, and then we're back to the whole like, oh, he calls me over, blah, blah, blah. And it's the same thing with this. He's doing pretty much the same thing. And when it comes to those type of albums, I am very picky because it's just like, if you're going to do a full-on album about just flex songs and how much money you have, and that you're gonna do that, then fine. But you have to give us variety inside of it. And I feel like there's times where he does give us some of that. Like I definitely feel like Colors is a really great song. I really like it. I really feel like it's touching on an idea of trying to find happiness. And he says, I want to be happy like when I find a starburst that's colored pink. Then I find myself feeling like the colors in between. That really makes sense. I like that. I like that idea of kind of leaving it out to like, what do you think it means in that situation? But it pretty much means trying to find happiness and satisfaction, you know? And then another one that kind of goes in a different direction, which is Charmander, which I really love Charmander. It's the first and final single to this album, which is kind of funny. I love this song, and I feel like it talks about just kind of being yourself, like not really taking the opinions of other people, not really caring what they think, and kind of focusing more on you. What do you want to do? What do you want to have? Do you like? And so he says, people be so phony. That's why I be on my own. Am I lonely? And I feel like in that direction, it feels like it's exactly that. It's just like there's so many people that have the opinion of you, or also wants to be friends with you, but only because you're famous, and all this back and forth, not really being authentic to being or not really wanting to know him as him. And I feel like in that situation, he goes, well, there's no point. I know that I have fun with myself, and I don't know that I know who I am. I know that I wouldn't really like fool myself, so I'll just be with myself, and that's fine. And I really like that in that direction. And I feel like it's a great way to just like, don't care what other people say. I do like the Mad Funny freestyle. I think that was nice. I also feel like it's one of those like short ones, but I feel like it's a freestyle, so it's gonna be short. The other one I really like is Meant to Be. I really like this one. It talks about his achievements and where he was before to where he was now, or where he is now, and kind of thinking like, this must be meant to be. The thing about these, and then there were some songs that goes for like Between the Lines and Shit to Lose. I feel like those kind of have some depth right there. I feel like 10 to 12 have great depth, and I feel like it has. This one like talks about the Between the Lines talks about like not ready to commit to a person, and like she wants to commit, she wants to be there and ready to be like them together, but he's not really ready. Actually, in fact, commitment scares him. He says, I'm trying not to. He's like, I know I'm acting young. I'm just trying not to decide. Commitment seeming endless. I'm just really terrified. Definitely it gives me something, which is the idea of what's going on in this album. Feels like the narrative was that the whole time, which is just like he loves what his life is, he likes his own company, and he likes messing around with other women, but he doesn't really want to settle down. And then it goes into the space where he did kind of settle down with a person with shit to lose. And this one talks about the idea of not wanting to get back together with the next who has changed her mind. And because apparently she called it off, but then later on kind of decides that she wants to kind of get involved again. But I think in between that time, he might have kind of built himself back up. And so now he doesn't want to really invest going backwards into that like space again. With the idea of like he's saying, I got shit to lose. So he says, tell me it's over. Then you try to call it. Then you're trying to catch a vibe. Being single's vulnerable. I'm scared up out of my mind, but the show must go on. Now, please don't change your mind. I got shit to lose. So it seems like there's stuff that he's gained outside of the relationship that he's not really sure, which goes back to what I'm saying, that has depth. But I feel like a lot of the other songs don't, and that kind of sucks. And I feel like I feel like Limbo even had a little more depth than this one. But I will give it to it the fact that there are some songs that definitely have some good production, and I really like that. Colors has that, Twisted has that, Charmander has that, Neo has that. There's some songs that definitely have great production, but compared to great production and what the hell this album is meant to say, doesn't really give me anything, doesn't give me too much. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got for this album. If you have your own opinion about it, please leave it in the comments below. If you like this album, let me know. If you didn't like this album, let me know too. I give this album it's really tough because there's some really, the songs that are good are really good. But the songs are not, yeah, I gotta be realistic about this. I'll say 6 out of 10. Leave a comment below, tell me what you thought. Actually, no, cross that. 7 out of 10. Leave a comment below, tell me what you thought. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell too, so you get more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.